saw a sign, a question mark box, see what's inside.
Hello again, YouTube. This is another kart commentary. That's with a K. Kart commentary. Whatever. So we are playing on Bowser's Castle, and that is the non-64 version. So obviously the Wii exclusive. I am this time racing as my Mii, which last time I raced as Diddy Kong. But it's all good because I've mentioned before that I like the medium weight characters, and my Mii ended up being a medium weight. I'm gonna drop that right there for somebody to hit. Okay, no one hit it this round. But yeah, so I like to play as the medium weight kart characters. And so this level is, you know, I don't think it's really all that hard. There's some things that they try to throw in your way, of course. Actually, when you're doing these right here, these jumps, it's probably a little bit better actually to go more sideways than I was, you know, to try and make it go forward a little bit more. And yeah, that's, I guess, one little piece of advice, but it's pretty straightforward. Just don't run into those swamps, and what am I doing? Don't do stupid stuff like that. Son of a crap, I should have moved out of the way, and then, there's a spike shell! And then because of that, it got Snooky in front of me. Or Sookie. God. But since, you know, the last two videos that I uploaded, they were the first two Mario Kart videos and such, I've made some friends with some Mario Karters out there. Oh, please hit my bomb! Sorry, she hit my decoy item bomb. Anyway, they asked me some questions, so I've got questions that I can answer here in this video. So, I wanted to go ahead and start off with Sinbrad65. That would be C-I-N, not S-I-N, but Sinbrad65 asked me on one of the videos, what is your favorite video game of all time? And that's a really hard question, actually, because I've been playing video games pretty much since the crib, and I have played video games on just about every console and just about every type of video game, but my favorite are always usually, I'm kind of a fan of RPGs and not so much MMOs actually, so not really the World of Warcraft, but more into like Final Fantasy and stuff like that. But I don't know that I would say that that's my favorite, because I also really like Sonic games, and that's various Sonic games. I'm not necessarily like every fan of Sonic out there who basically seems to enjoy all the classics, you know, up until like Sonic and Knuckles, a little bit past that maybe too. And then it, you know, supposedly went downhill. But I actually also liked the Sonic Adventure games. You know, that was on the Dreamcast first, and then they put the ones ported over to the GameCube. And so I actually really like those as well. I didn't so much like the ones that they put out for the Wii so far. Kind of all of them. But hey, I mean, Sonic Generations is coming out for the Wii in a while, so maybe it'll break that cycle. But anyway, on to the next question. A new friend of mine, G That Was Hard, and that would be a G, not like G-E-E, but G that... I'll just spell it out for you. I'll probably spell the other name out too on the video here. He says, what other video game consoles do you have? I've got the Nintendo DS, the Xbox and the Xbox 360, the PlayStation 2, the Sega Genesis. I have 2 Game Boys. I was a loser, and when I got Pokemon, I got another Game Boy so that I could trade with myself, and I also got the blue and red versions so I could get all the Pokemon when they were first coming out. Wii, of course, I've got the Wii, and PC, if that wasn't obvious enough. In the past, of course, I've owned other game consoles, but I would sell them, you know, when the new console would come out and there'd be some backwards compatibility going on. So, yeah, hopefully that answers both of those questions just right, and I really appreciate you guys asking me those. That was really cool, and gave something fun to talk about here on these commentaries. But anyway, as I mentioned, that's the end of the race, and so I hope it was a good one, and as always, search Dr.Kendo, that's Dr.Kendo, and you can look it up on all of the interwebs. Google, iTunes, Amazon, and Facebook, and whatever, and check the description. I will catch you on the next vid, so thank you so much for viewing.
The sizing of the track seems to always be a danger. The further I traverse, met with piranha plants, causing you to hit reverse. The green light is on and there's fire from my engine. Didn't even look back, but heard the other races bitching. Now it's just me and